Welcome, this is another reading for all of you. Before I start, I want to say a big thank you for being with me here. For those of you who have already subscribed to this channel, I always appreciate your support, your inspiration. It always motivates me to continue my work to do so much more for you. While for those of you who haven't subscribed to this channel and you're new here, do subscribe if you want to. So let's begin with an oracle card to see what are the messages coming through for you. Here we have the guilt here. Well, apparently this is not the best energy that you would like to experience. It's like this figure here, you may feel it comes with a lot of emotional, chaotic moments where something or somebody is heavily on your mind. It's like you try to get rid of it, but they still finding a way, trying to poke you here. We see a lot of the hands. Somebody is trying to provoke you. They are putting a pin into you, poking you, putting a dagger into your flipping heart, hurting you. Well, even when you try to bring up your emotions, your feelings, your concerns up to the table, I see this person is like they are sweeping all these under the carpet. They are being pretentious, ignoring your concerns, your emotions. They are someone who are insensitive to your feelings. They are being inconsiderate. It's like driving you crazy. And even when you feel it comes with a lot of mental anguish, that could be frustration, anxiety, fear. Your person didn't really care because they are someone who are self-absorbed, self-centered. They only prioritize their well-being, their interest. But when it comes to you, you will see them a lot of time. They will show you an attitude of deflection, avoidance. They are turning their heads and eyes away. They feel like they don't really care about you. It's not their responsibility or obligation to show you care, affection. This is your problem, it's not theirs. So therefore, you feel like they are not standing by your side. They are not really supporting you. A lot of emotional invalidation here. You feel like you can't really be yourself. And it's driving you mad, driving you crazy. You're going berserk. So let's see more with the tarot here. And I see that this person has been doing this again and again, provoking you. There is some kind of pattern, karmic holding pattern here when you try to break it, but this person is not showing any willingness or cooperative attitude. Try to align things with you. The King of Swords. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. A very powerful energy, profound energy with these two cards coming together. What I see is you expect more clarity from this person. For them to be more communicative because, as I said, they try to sweep all of your concerns, your feelings, your emotions under the carpet. They are being pretentious, turning their heads and eyes away. There is a lack of certain terms. There is a lack of clarity. They are not communicative at all. Well, I would say half communicative. For most of the time, you will see them, they are being passive, reactive. And what you expect is for them to be more linear, more upright, to be more communicative, trying to address the problem instead of dipping or diverting from the subject matter of conversation, showing signs of deflection or avoidance. At the same time, you expect them to show you more proactiveness and take more initiatives instead of you being the person who try to make things work. And here, you feel like it's emotionally chaotic. It gives you a significant degree of mental anguish. There could be anxiety, fear, insecurity, a lot of negative emotions, tension, frictions that you have been accumulating because of this person. Since you are being the active participant in this connection, while this person is like they're doing half-half or literally nothing at all. Not much of the talking, not much of the action, literally not much of anything. I would say that they can't really meet your expectation, and because of this expectation gap, you try to bring up the issues, your concerns up to the table in order to reach some kind of common ground, but this person is not aligning with you. They are showing signs of unwillingness. They are not cooperating with you. They are dipping, they are turning their heads and eyes away. They are emotionally unavailable. And you will feel that they are being inconsiderate, they are being insensitive towards your feelings, they show you a lack of regard. So let's see more. Here I see that you have had enough. You want to regain more control. You want to regain more power in this connection because it's like they are dominating it. You have had enough to deal with their attitude because you don't understand why you need to keep tolerating with their ungracious, unkind behavior and attitudes. You feel backstabbed, okay? Something that happens over and over again and again, you feel emotionally chaotic here. This is a perfect continuation of the energy from the guild here, this card, the Ten of Swords. You feel like emotionally you suffer a lot. It's like they put daggers into your flipping heart. They are putting pins into you, try to provoke you, try to poke you in a way that is beyond your capacity to take it anymore. You have tried to tolerate them, their behavior, their attitudes for multiple times. This is not something that happened only and isolate. This is not something that happened for once. This is not an one-off isolated incident. Rather, it happened multiple times. And this reoccurrence of this kind of incident, the situation, when it comes to their behavior, attitudes, you feel it's a setback, it's a failure. And when you try to end, the thing is that I do see that they are going to come back to you because you suffer multiple times. There is this karmic holding pattern when you try to end things, when you try to withdraw, when you try to retreat, pulling and drawing back the energy to yourself, you will see them coming back, seeking your forgiveness. They will come running, chasing, begging, pleading. They will say they're sorry. Let's forget about the past. Give them another chance so that they are going to rectify their wrongdoings, mistakes, their former conduct. They want you to be optimistic, but this is some kind of falseful expectation that they are giving you because they are not changing at all. You will see they will resume their old pattern and behavior sooner or later. So let's see more. And I also see that potentially you are ignoring your inner guidance system, your inner self, trying to tell you that this is somebody not serving your highest good, but somehow you're being attached with this person. Even your higher self is telling you to stay away from them, but when they return into your life, somehow you're still holding on to them because you have mercy. And they are taking advantage of your kindness, your generosity, because you keep accepting them. And with the Hierophant here, we see the key. The key, I would say, that is a solution. Every time when you try to find a solution, trying to make things work, to sort things out, trying to sew the stitches to pull things together, trying to find a common ground, peaceful settlement, it's very difficult for you to do so. And I also feel that there comes with problems, pivoting around dedication, commitment. This is something that you want. You want them to show you initiative, proactiveness, and act of service. You want them to be more linear, upright, to be more communicative, to be fully engaged and involved in this connection, because there are times that you just doubt. You question your position in this connection, in this relationship, because you don't understand why it always has to be you to behave, to act according to their terms, according to their timelines, according to their needs and wants. But whether there is something to be reciprocated or whether they're going to do the same in reverse for you, not really. So therefore you feel very tired, you feel shattered, you feel exhausted, you feel like you want something refreshing. And here you try to be optimistic, giving them opportunities for them to rectify their conduct, to change their behavior. You want them to show more sincerity. You want them to be more genuine when it comes to this relationship, this connection. With the page here, this is a refreshing energy. Basically, you want them to show you a lot of openness and transparency. I also see that you expect them to really give you quality time instead of just feeding you with breadcrumbs, scraps and crumbs, because here I see you feel sabotaged, you feel shattered, you feel a lot of emotional, chaotic moments that they are feeding you because they are just giving you bare minimum, low level energy. They are prioritizing their lives. They have a lot of time, energy to give for themselves, for people around them, family members, colleagues, co-workers, people from their social networks, social circles. But when it comes to you, you will feel them they are not being engaged or involved. So therefore you feel it's very tiring. A situation that is very chaotic for you, a lot of emotional sufferings. For some of you, you could be having sleepless night, restless night. Here you feel very sad and you try to move on, but the thing is that they will return, as I said that, and it's kind of like they makes you being trapped in a situation where it comes with this karmic holding pattern where when you try to break it, but they will return and seeking your forgiveness multiple times here, something that happened again and again, over and over. And here the guidance is for you to take charge of your life as well, because you are accepting things less than you deserve. And as I said, they are taking advantage of you, your kindness, your generosity of accepting them. Well, potentially you could be setting healthy boundaries. You are trying to bring up your concerns, your emotions, your needs up to the table. But saying is one thing, is one aspect. You need to align with your behavior as well. It's about the consistency between your words as well as your attitude and behaviors. And here they are exploiting you, they are extracting you because they observe that you are saying one thing but doing something else. You may be raising your concerns verbally. You may be talking about how you feel, your emotions, sharing with them. That's one aspect. But the thing is that when they try to return, seeking your forgiveness, running, going above and beyond, going overboard, pleading, begging, you have this softness, kindness, generosity of accepting them again. It's like when you just abandon all your boundaries for whatever reason, for that second, when they come back and they are seeking, taking advantage of your mercy, they are being your soft spot here. So therefore, it's about you showing decisiveness, showing assertiveness to take charge of your life again. Set healthy personal boundaries, not only verbally, but you need to stand up for it in your day-to-day lives. When they try to come back, of course, they want to come back because they see you as the reservoir. They are extracting from you. You are just like water, okay? They keep extracting the water from you. You're the reservoir in order to nourish, to nurture their lives. The reason why they feel good in their lives is because of having you in their life. But they are being ignorant. They are not really showing appreciation and gratitude. They are getting used to your presence. They are getting accustomed to your generosity because your generosity is just like endless, is boundaryless. You keep showing them a lot of love, affection, and you have the capacity of love to love them. But they don't have the capacity of love. They can't really love you back because just like they are just like the empty cup here. Their cup is empty, but your cup is full. So therefore, they keep coming back again and again to seek your nourishment because they feel good when having you around in their lives. But the thing is that you don't really see things are being reciprocated. You are doing things according to their needs, according to their wants. A majority of the time, you will see them being selfish, I would say. They are not giving you quality time, and you keep lowering your boundaries. You keep accepting back again and again without really seeing them changing their behavior or attitude. You just hear hear them saying they're going to change. Maybe they give you promises, but they are unable to fulfill what they said. They are unable to stick with or to keep their words. Ultimately, you will see them returning to their old behavior and pattern, and it gives you a false expectation. It's time for you to take charge of your life again, to show that you it's not your obligation or responsibility to accept things that are less than you deserve, and you don't need to demean or degrade yourself by stooping to some kind of ungracious, spiteful, unkind behavior or attitudes from this person because they are taking advantage of you. It's time for you to cut the cord because your energy is being drained away by this person, and I see that you feel tired, you feel shattered, you know what you deserve. Someone who are communicative, someone who will show you initiatives, proactiveness. So therefore, stay away from this person. This person is by no means any good for you. They are energy sucker. They are energy vampire who just keep extracting, exploiting the energy from you because you are the reservoir who keeps nourishing and nurturing their lives. But it's time for you to take charge for your life again. Regain your inner power, inner sovereignty. You don't need to be manipulated, controlled by anyone, especially when it comes to this person who gives you a lot of moments of emotional sufferings. You feel emotionally chaotic. So this is the end of the reading. I hope you like it. Do subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Like this video and leave a comment down below. And thank you for staying with me until now. And I will see you next time. Bye.